Nikki and Fee, yeah, we come through. Tap in, got the truth for you. Politics and the culture, we gon' break it down. Nikki and Fee, yeah, we wear the crown. Truth and honesty first, yeah, it's going down. Fee hit the floor, conversation on fire. World turning crazy, so the stakes getting higher. From the block to the ballot, we connecting the dots. Pull receipts, check facts, no tricks, no plots. Voices raised, breaking chains, ain't no silence here. Tap in the channel, bring the vision clear. Black girls with a mic, yeah, the world gon' hear. From the bayou to the world, we shifting the gears. Tap in, don't miss the vibe. Nikki and Fee got the world subscribed.
Hey YouTube, what's up out there? My name is Nikki and this is...
I'm Fee. And we are Tapp-Inn on politics.
Yes, you guys, thanks for joining us this evening. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please like, share, and subscribe. All right. And this evening, we have a variety of things that we're going to talk about with you today. Okay. First on the list, what do we have, Fee? I'm just going to go ahead and cue up our images. What do we have on the list for this evening?
We have the clowns that caved.
Oh, say it ain't so. Dear. Okay. All right. So we have the clowns that caved. Okay. I think that is going to be a title that we can use. Okay, so basically we're coming to you and we wanted to show you, as we are a part of the Democratic Party, we got some news early this morning that the Democrats have pretty much folded, okay? They have made an agreement, Schumer and these people that we have on screen now, these 8 Democrats, they have come to an agreement. I would like to call it a non-agreement agreement. It's an agreement in which we have only gotten promises on voting in September. So I like to call it the non-agreement agreement. It's not really offering us anything but a hope and a dream. And so that's where Fee, I'm discouraged. Okay, I need a little more. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Lord.
I'm discouraged.
First of all, I found out last night, and I called Chuck Schumer's office promptly and cussed him out. Okay? Very promptly and cussed him out last night. And as a matter of fact, if y'all want to cuss him out too, I'm going to go ahead and give y'all the number. It's 202-224-6542. 202-224-6542. Oh, he got a good tongue lashing from me, so y'all can give him one too if you'd like.
Yes, because this is where I'm coming from. Like, people had already started suffering. Right now, it is November 10th on the East Coast at 8:17 p.m. So it's already some people that already got half their benefits. Some people have already gotten letters saying that they're not going to get anything at all. So people have already started suffering and have been riding with you guys for the last 39 or 40 days. And you just roll over without an actual agreement even?
And my thing is this, Nikki. It was just Tuesday that we were shown that the country was with us. We were just shown that with the vote. You had built up a lot of political capital. Okay? And immediately you rolled on the voters. Immediately. Now you can't even open up any kind of social media app without talking about y'all caved.
Cave just brought the momentum down to the ground. I think, okay, we only have a few shining stars. We have Jasmine Crockett. We have, I think Governor Newsom is a shining star. Now, I don't know if he's going to run for president.
He's
Personally,
running for president currently. He's
I'm gonna
currently
tell you,
running for president.
I want the governor of Maryland to run for president. The
I don't
fine
think
one
he
with the bald
will.
head.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. But I don't think he will. I don't think it's his time yet.
He can have my
Um,
vote.
well, he can have a lot of people's vote actually, but in politics, it's about timing. You know what I'm
Bad
saying?
timing.
And
Okay.
it's a lot of you wash my back, I wash yours, and I
Connection.
think
Okay.
yes, and I
Mhm.
think Gavin's built up a lot more
Networking.
momentum than
Mhm.
I think his name is Westmore.
Westmore, that's
Uh,
right. That's
yes,
right.
that than
Hmm.
Westmore has, and he's a little more connected than Westmore is, and we're not gonna act like Gavin Newsom is not the governor of the largest state in the union with a GDP that rivals most countries.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
the GDP of California is the fifth largest economy in the world, in
Right.
the entire world, larger than some countries. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Right.
he has the political capital, and he also has the experience. I guess that's the word I'm looking for.
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
so Gavin is running right now. Okay,
I
there's
like it.
no
I like him.
yeah.
And I like his
Gavin is
wife.
running currently.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. I
Mhm.
like Mrs.
Yep.
Newsom as well.
Yeah.
I think okay, I like him. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
You
saying,
know who
if
his
you
first
had,
wife was, correct?
no,
You
I
know
didn't
who his
know.
first wife was, right?
Who? What's the tea?
The Donald Trump's son, the one that always like he on that stuff.
You talking
Donald
about
Trump Jr.
Laura Trump? Laura Trump?
Laura Trump is Eric's wife. I think her name is Guilfoyle, Kimberly Guilfoyle.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
she
that's
related to
her
Donald
name.
Trump.
That was Gavin Trump. That was Gavin Newsom's first wife,
Okay,
Donald
okay.
Trump Jr.'s girlfriend.
Oh, that was
Hmm.
his
Oh
girlfriend.
yeah,
Okay, yeah, that was
yeah,
the girlfriend of the Trump boy. Okay. Hmm.
yeah.
That's
The
tea.
Trump
Oh,
boy's current girlfriend
was
is
Gavin
Gavin
Newsom's
Newsom's
ex.
ex-wife. Yes, and she looked so
That's a
much
little bit more
better when she
interesting.
was with she looked so much better when she was with Gavin Newsom. I mean,
Gavin,
she had like regular lips and regular
baby,
looking
she's probably
everything. Right
wasting
now
away
it looks like
right now on
it
one
looks like she's been on the table and got a whole lot of work done,
unneeded
and
work,
it
just
don't look good.
insecure. Insecure. You just don't like nothing
Yeah.
about yourself. Let's change it all. Let's scratch it
It
out and
looks
start
terrible,
over.
honey. And
I could
she
imagine
was actually a pretty girl when she was with
before.
Gavin. You know? Yeah, but
That's
now
what the
poof,
wrong
she
kind of
toe up.
company do to you. That's why mama tell you watch out.
Yes! She messing with that stuff with Trump's son.
All types of things going on. She's probably been exposed to so many things that she would have never run
A
across.
little bit. A
Stayed with
little
Gavin.
bit.
Yeah, the poor thing. She's probably traumatized. But yeah, so
Girl.
girl, we have. I mean, I got the news last night. Before I fell asleep. I ended up getting news. I was on YouTube scrolling. I got the news. I was like, what is going on? And I gotta say, I want to say this, Fee. It had me very upset. I wanted to unsubscribe to Democrats because I was like, y'all playing on my time. I've been fighting for 39 days. Okay, I've been over here fighting
And
y'all.
look, everybody, we were all rooting for you.
That's how I felt.
I was
My
so
heart
angry.
sunk when that. And then this is the tea. Let me give you the now. Allegedly, Chuck Schumer. They say word on the curb is I don't know how true it is, honey, but his name is rolling through these streets, and they saying that he is in the pockets of the big corporations and the lobbyists.
Of course he is. He's one of Apex's biggest people in the Democratic Party. That's the Israel lobby. He's a Jewish man. So of course he's with APAC, you know what I'm saying? So if it's hurting, if it's any way gonna be hurting anything Israel related, you can bet your bottom
He's
dollar
gonna be into
that
it.
Chuck Schumer's gonna be for it. I don't think this shutdown had anything to do with Israel. I
Mhm.
just think he's a weak leader, and it's time for
Very
him to
weak.
go.
Yes,
It's
I
time for
mean,
him to go.
some of you all, and I don't, of course, hey, I don't want people, but I mean, what's the saying that they used to tell you back in the days? You got to know when to leave. Stop overstaying your welcome. Maybe it's time for you to retire. Let somebody
Yep,
else
you
do
gotta know when to hold them. You gotta know when to hold them. Know
it.
when to fold them. Know when to
Yeah,
walk away, and know when to run.
don't have
It's
people
time for
push
you to
you
go,
out.
my boy.
Go walk out with dignity. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying? If you don't have the
just
good
like
fight in
Nancy
you
Pelosi.
anymore, thank you. But see, okay, we can't even put them in the same category because Nancy Pelosi was fighting, talking her trash all the way up to the end, okay? All the way up. She had
Yeah,
a
but
put on their neck.
Nancy, Nancy was Nancy was a leader, baby. Nancy was a leader. There has never been a more consequential Speaker of the House than that woman. That woman did her
Said
thing.
what
That
she did.
woman had her caucus in line, and they
Mhm.
did what Nancy Pelosi told them to do.
Told them to do. You know what
You
I'm
know?
saying? When she
Yes.
spoke, people listened. Okay, if you didn't know nobody
Yes.
else, you knew Nancy Pelosi. Some people
Yes,
that's the
baby.
only name they
Oh,
remember. So
that's
I
why
don't know.
Trump happy. Trump is so
That
happy
she
that lady
retired.
is leaving. Oh my God, he is so happy. He was like, "Bye," you know.
Hmm.
But yeah, she was a great speaker. She was a fabulous speaker. So,
Yeah.
but Chuck Schumer is not a leader like that. Even when I would have rather seen Harry Reid, the previous uh majority leader for the Democrats. Harry Reid was a hell of a pair with Nancy Pelosi. They ran the House and the Senate like nobody's business, but he got popped in the head with that weight, working out in the
Oh,
Capitol.
there you
And
go.
after he got popped in the eye, he was like, "Well, I guess it's time for me to go." Yeah, I think one of the weights flew off of whatever he was picking it up with, and
Mhm.
it flew off and popped him in the eye, girl, and that old man
Mhm.
got right up out of there. He said, "Oh
Of
no, we're not
course.
doing this no
He left
more."
for me. I know how he
But
feel, baby. I like my minute. Mm-hmm.
he was such a good leader. He was such
He
a good
was.
leader. Oh, he didn't make these stupid blunders. It's just time for Chuck Schumer to go.
I
And
think so, friend. I
please
mean,
primary him.
and we not
Oh,
just talking about because we are Democrats, okay? So we're not just talking about Democrats.
yes.
You guys falling out. What's up with the footage with the dude falling out on stage? And the president was like sitting down in the chair sleeping. He was taking a nap. Like, what's
Girl,
up with y'all? All of you guys, like, you
Trump,
guys just we're not
girl,
being
Trump wouldn't have
disrespectful
cared if that man
tonight.
would have flew out the window.
This is the thing, we're not being rude and we're not being ageist, okay? But you just have sometimes you got to know when to go. Just go
Yes,
retire.
yes,
What are you holding
yes.
on
I
to?
don't
You do what you need to
understand.
do.
I don't understand what this fascination is about still working and you 80 years old. I'm going home. You know what I'm saying? I'm going home when I'm 80, 70 years old. I'm going to my house.
Friend, look, I'm
All
trying
this
to
money
start
you
my
done made
golden
over the
years.
years,
I'm trying to start my golden years right now. Okay, I don't even want to wait.
right,
You think I want to go to work every day?
girl?
No. I
What
could be
is your
trying.
problem? Go home. Jeez, man. Oh God.
It's just horrible, but all they want to
And
do is just like bicker and complain and hold things up. You know what I'm saying? Just like Trump, like he's still telling us that solar power is bad and the windmills are bad. Just like it's like you're stuck back
yeah,
in ancient times. You don't know anything about like solar power or anything like that. It's just like a
yeah, but
sign that
that's
you
also that's also why
outdated.
China's
Uh-huh.
kicking our tail
Talk about it.
from one end to the other end of the spectrum because China is innovating, baby. They're not
Yeah.
trying to play with no fossil fuels. Ain't nobody doing that no more.
Mm-mm.
You
Mm-mm.
you want to send them old men back in the coal mines? Come
Mm-hmm.
on now.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody is doing that anymore. Things are about
Right.
clean energy. Half of the stuff you doing on computers now.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody trying to go back in the coal mines and dig for coal all damn day.
All
Really?
day and all night.
Come on, come on,
I'm not
come
going.
on. But so many of his donors are these rich, coal mining businesses. So
Right.
they want this industry to come back when the industry is dead. It's
It's dead.
dead. You
Like
gotta let that go.
we got okay. I was looking at it's people in Africa that's making like electric cars. People aren't even trying to use like gas and stuff like that no more. People are moving over to electricity. You know what I'm saying? Sun power. That's where we are now. So it's like they are just so outdated and I'm sick of them. Okay? Sick of it.
And
But you know,
I do have a clip that I wanted to insert a little later.
okay, maybe
There
we
are
can.
some silver linings in
Mhm,
this, but
mhm.
right now nobody is seeing the silver lining.
Nobody see.
All
I'm gonna
people
get
are
one of your
seeing right now is the fact that you've caved. That's
that
all.
they gave. Right. Okay. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm queuing up one of your the first clips that we had discussed, just so we can have it up there. And let's go. Okay. Okay. And just let's go. Let's add her up. Okay. Let me know when you want me to play that, friend.
You can go ahead now. We're right
Okay.
there.
Okay. So let me go ahead and play.
Democrats appear to be poised to end the shutdown. Rumor has it that enough Democrats are going to vote to advance the legislation to a vote, so they probably won't vote yes on it, but they're going to vote to allow a vote. I want to be clear. I in no way defend any Democrats that are caving. However, I think this was the inevitable end to this. It was just a matter of when. And that is for two reasons. Number one, I'm pretty sure I figured out why Republicans and Trump were never going to allow any sort of concessions
Listen to
on
this
the
part.
ACA subsidies, specifically Trump. I've been crunching the numbers on this for the past 3 days, as many of you have seen on my lives, and I want to do a full breakdown. I've been working on how to distill it all, but long story short, the Eli Lilly and Novo Nordisk deal that was just announced are going to make Trump a lot of money, specifically and
There we go.
particularly more so if the ACA subsidies do not extend. Number two, and this is more in general, and this has been,
Stop it
at the
there.
back of, I believe, everyone's mind for the past almost 40 days now, whether we want to recognize it or not.
Okay.
Okay. You heard that Eli Lilly and Novo Nordisk deal that she's talking about, that deal is actually the deal about the weight loss drugs that he's trying to get for $150. Um,
Oh,
thing is, in order to get that pricing, you have to go through something called Trump RX. Okay. And this is a deal that he's cutting with those companies and himself. And it's like a side hustle. So he's going to make a whole lot of money every time somebody use one of those Wegovy or what's that other one? Oh Lord,
I got it right on the tip of my tongue. The one that everybody's
that
using. All
when you
this.
yeah, yeah. Um and the next clip is what I want you to also bring up, and this lady will explain the whole Trump RX program for you.
Okay. Okay, let me get that queued up. Give me a second here.
Big pharmaceutical companies to negotiate prices directly with the government. Then, in turn, you can only buy these discounted medications through, wait on it, Trump RX. I wonder what's at the end of the road. Do all roads lead to Trump's pocket? I'm just saying. Leave your comment below. What do you think? Did you see this on Friday, October?
There you go.
So
Trump
it's kind
RX, which is
of
gonna
like a scam.
it's I mean the price is actually gonna go down to $150 per shot, I guess is what you want to call it now. They actually about to come out with it in pill form actually too.
But you
Um
have to get it through Trump RX. You can't get it.
but you can only get it right. You can't get it on a regular exchange like going to CVS and all that and all that. You gotta go through
So
Trump
costs
RX,
it costs 150.
and it's
Okay.
lining his pockets.
But this is the thing. Okay, so it will cost me 150 if that's something that I need, right? Um is it do we know if is that like 150 per shot?
It's it's a 4 week supply.
Oh, okay.
That is how
150
the
per
shots
4 weeks.
work. You take a shot per week, and that's how each box is sold on a 4 week supply. So it's monthly. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, you're having to submit all of your data to
Mhm.
through Trump RX. First of all, I don't want to give you my data. You
Right,
know, I don't want
right.
to. Y'all have already stolen half of the data anyway through Doge. You know what I'm saying? And all this AI stuff that they have going on now. I don't want y'all with none of my data. Okay,
Mm, right,
but he's gonna be making money off of those prescriptions also. This whole administration, it looks like is just something for Trump to make money off of.
right.
The
And the thing I
entire
was
thing.
thinking is that when it comes down to the pricing of the 4 week supply and things of that nature and the Trump RX, it's like with these people, nothing is as it seems. So it's like if there going to be something written in the front in the fine print that could harm me later on or harm me at the time that I'm not going to be aware of or that I'm not going to know about, it's just like I don't know. It's just
We
like
won't
he's not a trustworthy person.
Right.
I
And,
don't know.
and and we won't know the full details until next year when they ready to roll it out. You know what I'm saying? Right now they just giving you little snippets here and there of what they're trying to do. Um
Hmm.
and if he was an actual honest broker, this might be good news, but I don't trust him. I don't
Right.
trust him at all.
And just to piggyback
And who
on what
does?
you're about trust, it brings me back to the government shut I mean the government or the White House renovation and how he's torn up the East Wing. But the thing is, he didn't use a union contractor. So because he didn't use a union contractor, they didn't do, like, the things that they need to do for the asbestos testing and things of that nature. So now people might, end up with sicknesses later on that they didn't know they were going to get. So it's like that's one of those things that makes me not trust him on the Trump RX situation, because you don't even really care about people's health for real. Girl, I don't know. But okay,
He
should
doesn't care about people's health. He doesn't care about his own people's health. He uh he talked bad about the shot for COVID. Talk bad about it to his people, but then you went turn around and got the COVID shot yourself. So if the
right,
COVID shot was so bad, why you ain't got it?
people
You
ain't got
know?
it.
But you done gas these people heads up, and look who died the most in the COVID thing. It was your own people.
Right.
It
The
was your
elderly
own
and
people that died.
a sad
And
shame.
this
Hmm.
lady here, she's gonna explain there is somewhat of a silver lining in what the Democrats did yesterday. If you can play her, you'll hear what the silver lining is.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and hit play.
Are saying, "Oh, why are the Democrats making this offer about the shutdown? Why are they caving?" Because we all want the ACA credits extended permanently, right? I mean, I think the polls show 78% of Americans support that. But what the Democrats have done is said to the Republicans, here, we'll agree. Let's reopen the government. We're not saying you have to commit to extend them permanently. Extend them for 1 year. Let's extend them for 1 year. We can have more time to look at other options, and we reopen the government now. And that was brilliant. And here's why. Now, it takes away from the Republicans that the Democrats are the ones owning this shutdown, because the Democrats have made a very reasonable offer. Not saying extend them forever, let's extend them for 1 year. But what does 1 year get us? First of all, it gets the government opening, and it gets people not having their insurance premium just skyrocket for the next year. And it kicks the can down the road to next year, right before the midterms. And the Democrats waited until after Tuesday to show we've got the political clout to do this. So rather than saying, oh, all this work we've done and now the Democrats have caved with an offer to open the government, think about it from the other angle. This is brilliant. Now the Republicans are saying, no, no way, no way. Okay. So, no way are you reopening the government by adding a line to the CR that 78% of Americans agree with. 78% of Americans can't agree on anything. And the polls are showing that it's about that number that agree that these credits should be extended. So, I think it's a good thing, and I think it does two things. It gives a real solution. It kicks the big problem down the road a little bit, where the Democrats will be in an even stronger position in a year to get these done permanently, and it makes the Republicans have to own the shutdown. So, I think it's good news, and I'm glad they're finally playing smarter. Go love your neighbor. Okay, the
Heavenly
Dems didn't
Father.
cave. They didn't. This is actually some of
Okay.
All right.
So
Mhm.
the silver lining for me is that they're gonna get the Republicans on record saying yes or no to the credits. And if
Mhm.
you say no to those credits, you have to own that to
Mm,
your constituents.
mm.
You have to own it. And that's the silver lining.
Okay. All right. So, okay. So I am coming from a place of, all right, it could possibly be a great idea. If you look, let's just say let's say Schumer, he thought it all out and he came up with this glorious plan to make the make the Republicans take responsibility for the shutdown. And also, we end up getting this 1 year extension. When I say we, I mean the people who need that sort of uh who need that sort of assistance. um let's just say that we get like a year with that. This is where I'm coming from. So far, my understanding is that we get to vote on that, like the Democrats get to vote on that in September. It is not a shoe-in that those benefits will be extended for 1 year. Okay, it's a possibility,
It is
but
not.
hmm,
It's not. It's
so
not a
that's
shoe in.
it's not a shoe-in. So I appreciate, if
No.
Schumer has, outthought us all and come up with this grand scheme, which is possible because obviously this young lady, she came up with it on her own. She said, you know what, well, this is what could
What
be
it
happening. You know what I'm saying? So
what it
obviously,
is
mhm. Go ahead,
what it
friend.
is not the fact that we actually get them to vote for it. That's not the point. The point
Okay.
is you get them on record saying to the citizens of the United States, no, I don't want y'all to have these credits, and I want y'all premiums to go up 3 and 4 times. Because if they vote against it, that's what they're saying to the people.
Right, but
Okay,
this is where I'm coming
and
from though. The people, we already know that because they voted for the big beautiful bill. So we already know, you know what I'm saying? They don't want people to have food stamps and Medicare. They already told us that.
no, but you see, a lot of do you know how many people that don't actually listen to or care about politics?
I know.
It's a lot. It's more than half of the country. You know what I'm saying? And the way that the Republicans had set it up, it wasn't
Mm,
supposed to kick in until after the midterms.
okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So they wouldn't have known. The American people wouldn't have known until after the midterms what they had actually done. Okay?
Mm,
But
mm,
since the Democrats shut it down and brought
mm,
it to the forefront, now
mm,
everybody knows. Okay.
okay.
Everybody knows now. And now what the Democrats are trying to do is get that 1 year extension and timed it out. That's what this lady is saying. Timed it out for that 1 year extension to end at the end of September. And we vote in November for the
Okay. So
midterm.
I am a very optimistic person and I hope for the best, and I want everyone to get everything that they need
It's
because
a gamble.
it's a gamble, but this is the thing. I know that we have the resources as a people to do it, but are these people going to? We shall find out. Okay, but I am
Right.
optimistic about the
It's
situation.
a
I feel like
it's
if
a
you have hope
gamble.
and you have hope, I can have hope as well. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna
I
listen.
I I just I just feel like they spent too much of their political capital because they had just won those races, and the country was excited about Democrats finally. You know
Mm,
what I'm saying? People were
mm,
were excited. It was good news you were hearing about Democrats. They were happy about Mamdani. They were happy about Mikey Sherrill. They were happy about Abigail Spanberger. They were happy about Prop 50 in
about Georgia,
California.
they got a couple of good
Yes,
seats in
in
Georgia.
Georgia. And in Philadelphia, you got all of those judges that stayed on, those Democratic judges. So you had all this political goodwill built up.
And
And
that
then
brings me
boom,
to
a few days
the
later,
Speaker of the House. Well, that optimism brings us to the Speaker of the House, because the Speaker of the House, um, um, he has said that he's going to go ahead and swear in Grelita is that how you say
Annalita
it?
Grijalva,
Yes, he's going to go ahead
Annalita
and swear her
Grijalva.
in. Yes, he's going to swear her in. So that's optimistic. So being that he's agreed to swear her in, now that she did have to bring that lawsuit, so she did have to threaten him, but it worked.
Yes.
So, what do you think is going to happen with? Let me bring out some tea. Now, word on the street is allegedly the reason why MAGA Mike was trying to wait so long to swear her in is because they have a Republican down there. Where is he, in Tennessee? They have a Republican down there in Tennessee, and they was trying to get him sworn in so that if she puts her votes in on the Epstein files, that he can put his votes in and outweigh her. So they had
No,
allegedly there was some grand scheme.
what happened with that was he was trying to wait to see if this Republican would win their race.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And if
Mm-hmm.
that Republican won that race, then it would offset that Democratic vote.
Right.
That's what was happening there. I don't
Okay.
know. Did that Republican win?
Apparently not, because he's swearing her in. So I don't know if it was a lawsuit that worked or if he didn't win. So I
Yeah,
guess we gotta find
that's what
out.
was happening with that.
Okay, so that
I
okay,
haven't researched it,
not yet, but
but that's
that
what
is
it was
the
on
tea.
that.
Okay, so we got
Well, I
that
got
one.
a little more tea for you. I got a
Okay,
little
what's
more
the
tea
deal?
for you
Mhm.
with that vote there. You know how what's her name, Marjorie Taylor Greene's been out here on a screw Trump,
On a tirade.
crusade.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she was one of the votes to release the files. Okay.
Yes, she was.
Well, MAGA Mike is finally going to have to swear in Adelita Grijalva, and just in the nick of time, Trump finally responds to Marjorie Taylor Greene and puts her in her place.
Ooh,
So
what do you say?
oh baby, I can't tell you exactly what he said because I
But he
haven't
responded.
researched it completely, but I did see Tabitha talked about it. So I have
Okay.
to go look at what Tabitha Speaks Politics said about it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but you know that now he's opened his mouth and said something to her that might just get her in line. You know what I'm saying?
I don't.
And
Mhm.
we'll have to see where she lands on that vote now that
Right.
Trump's getting at her. You know what I'm saying? Because she
Yes.
had been going all over to different media outlets talking
She
about
was on her
the
soapbox, baby. She got
administration.
up on her soapbox.
Yeah, yeah. So he responded to her today, and honey, I don't know if she gonna still be on that soapbox like that, honey, because you know how they get when Trump get at them.
Yeah, they get
Everybody
scared.
gets scared and go hide. They go hide in their cubby hole.
Right. And this is, I want to just bring
So
up
we're gonna
Jasmine
see.
Crockett. We're going to see. Now, Jasmine Crockett, she was on CNN. Well, I'm sorry, you guys. She was on a news platform. Okay. And I did witness her tell Marjorie that, you're on your soapbox now pretty much, but you did vote for this. So it is very confusing. Do you agree or do you not agree, Marjorie? Because, when things were going your way, when you were going for that Senate seat, you were on their side. And so now it's like things have changed. So, like, where do you stand for real? And, I appreciate
Yeah,
Jasmine for bringing that to my attention at least. She did vote for it. So, girl,
Yeah, but
Mr.
AOC told that.
But
AOC told all of that. She spilled that tea, saying that Marjorie Taylor Greene's whole problem is that she wanted to run for that Senate seat out in Georgia, and Trump told her no, and
yes,
that's why
AOC
she's
spilled the
been
tea. But
pissed. You know?
I feel as
Yeah.
though Jasmine really brought it home when she had basically just made, I don't know, I just feel like she highlighted the fact that Marjorie voted for all of this shit.
Oh, absolutely. She was one of the biggest supporters
And that's why, the
of
girls like
everything that
AOC
Daddy Trump had to, you know. She
are
was
looking
one
at
of the
her
big. That's why
sideways.
everybody was so shocked. That's why everybody's been so shocked that Marjorie Taylor Greene's been out here saying half of the things she's been saying.
Right.
Because when it come to D riders, she was one of them ones. You know, she was
Very
one
much
of them
so.
ones
It really still is,
underneath the resolute desk in the Oval Office, honey.
Right.
She was under the
Right.
desk in the Oval Office, just like Monica Lewinsky.
Just
You know
like,
what I'm saying?
no, let me see. Let me, okay. So let's add this one to the stage. You want to go on to this one? Let me go ahead and hit
Um.
play.
Oh. Yes. This is a good one. This is Vladimir Putin pretty much daring Donald Trump to mess with Venezuela. He's
Okay.
put a lot of firepower off the coast of Venezuela in the sphere of influence of the United States of America. That is a no-no. So I
That
don't
is the
know what's
crazy
gonna happen
with
with
this.
him and
He has
old Pootie Boy's
okay.
relationship there,
I mean, is it a relation?
because
It's really seems like a toxic, one-sided relationship where Putin just get everything he want. That's what
yeah,
it seems like to me. Like they need to break up.
yep,
I'm gonna hit play.
Trump a dummy.
You've subscribed for more. Thank you very much for your time. God bless. Russia and United States are about to get into actual fight in Venezuela. Just recently, Putin said the most advanced bombers that are capable to reach twice the speed of the sound. It also can carry the biggest nuclear bomb as well. It's called White Swan or Tu-160. It can change the geometry of the wings and even of the nose when it's reaching the high speed. Also, Russia sent the most combat-ready group called Wagner. You probably heard of them. Once they even tried to overcome Russian government. Obviously, it's not enough of the manpower. I'm assuming that those guys are sort of an instructors to Venezuelan forces. Are you guys ready for actual war with Russia? What do you think? My name is David Zuev. Subscribe for more. Thank you very much for your time. God bless. Russia and United States.
Wow. Okay. That is a
Putin,
lot going
Putin,
on with
Putin
that.
sent that firepower. Putin sent that firepower, baby. Now you can go ahead and you can keep blowing up boats if you want. That's what he told Trump without telling Trump. Okay,
So
tell me
this
how
is what
you
that
feel without telling me how you feel.
so now I'm skipping to I've jumped right over the line and now I've moved over to Putin. What is your problem? Are they your drugs? If there are
It's
drugs
no, it's
on
no
these
drugs.
boats, but what if
It's no
let's say
drugs.
hypothetically there were drugs? What would be his reasoning for coming, like sticking his nose in? Are we stopping your money or something? What's the deal?
Um, well, because we pick on everybody.
So
We
okay, so
pick
he's
on
doing it because he
everybody.
feels like the U.S. is sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. So I guess in this
Right.
situation, he feels that two wrongs do make it right. Okay. Um. So this is the thing.
Well, he's sticking up for his ally, which is Venezuela, just like we stick up for our allies over there in Europe. You see what I'm saying?
I think
So,
that some
but the
people are going
thing
to go to
about it,
prison.
thing about it is, honey, there's never ever been another country that's been bold enough to come into the United States sphere of influence until Russia just did that. So
And it's
basically, he did
because
like
our
this to Trump.
president I mean, the president has totally bowed down to this man. You seen the clip when he rolled out the red carpet for him, and had the soldiers on their knees and things of that nature. So of course, he think he can shit talk you, and you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying. It's disgusting.
There, Vladimir Putin would have never tried that with another president because America, first of all, is too powerful, and you never know what America is going to do if you decide to be, poke the bear like that. But he knows
Well,
Trump is not
speaking
going to
of
do
poking the
anything.
bear, I want to go ahead and get on over here to Pete Hegseth. So what are you doing,
Oh,
Pete? Are
Lord.
you binge drinking and deciding that you want to murder people in the middle of the night? Because we don't have any evidence of the drugs that that are allegedly on these boats that you've been blowing up. I believe they said it was only over 23 people dead. They went over there and spoke to somebody's father. The man's father said he wasn't a drug dealer. He was a fisherman.
Let me tell you
So
something. First of all, fentanyl is not produced in that part of the world. Okay, let's just get that out in the open. Fentanyl is not produced in Venezuela. Now, if you would have told me some cocaine, I might have believed you.
maybe a
Okay,
little cocaine.
but not fentanyl.
Okay, in love with the coke on
Not
the Tuesday night.
fentanyl. So
Not
so
fentanyl.
it's a lie going into it. No, not fentanyl. No, absolutely not. No,
And
that's not
Pete,
their
I think
thing.
out of all people, I mean, I think Pete, if there's anybody that knows where the coke's at, it's you. You know where it is, and it's
He's
not
in
even.
love with the cocoa. He
Stop playing on the
he know all about it. Trust me.
okay?
He,
Stop fucking
him
playing
and
with
Don
us.
him and Don Jr. Him and Don Jr. will know where all the
Y'all
cocoa
know where the coke is
at.
at, okay?
Trust
If
me.
anybody know where the coke at, it's you, okay? So don't come in here with that
Ah,
bullshit, okay? Ain't no fentanyls over there and things of that nature. So
no.
I don't know what it seems like it looks like to me. I'm gonna stay on your top. I got to put my foot on your neck because I think that I'm reading into this. Okay, you were a broadcaster or a news person on Fox News. Is that making you feel insecure? With this job that you've taken that you don't have the credentials for? Do you feel it over your head? So now it's like you're going in full steam because now you got to try to
Yes,
prove
that's what's
yourself.
happening.
But it's like
That's exactly
you
what's happening.
you see, I mean, you taking people's lives with it. That's how much it means to you that you are taking people's lives with it. And let's say they are selling drugs. Okay. I don't think that means, I mean, for me personally, I don't feel as though that means that they should be murdered. I just don't
They
feel that
still
that's
have
what
a
that
right
means.
to a trial. They still
That's
have
just
a right
too
to a
much.
trial. You know what I'm saying? And if there is some drugs on those
Mhm.
little fishing boats,
Right.
um then take the people into custody and show us the drugs. They're not going to do that because it's not about drugs.
It's not about
It
drugs.
was
This is the
never
thing.
about drugs.
And this is what the thing I want to say. Don't you get your ass out here and tell the American people that it's on our behalf. You're not doing this for us, for our safety. You know what I'm saying? This don't have shit to do with
No.
us. So don't blame the American people because you're a crazed motherfucking murderer and you're sadistic and you have emotional problems and insecurities. Okay? That's what I wanted to. I've been wanting to say that for a week. Don't blame that on us. We ain't got nothing. We ain't tell you to go do that. We like going to the
and
Caribbean. We like going fishing and everything. Okay?
trying
I
to
was trying
prove
to
your
get over there next year. So it's like,
trying to prove you got balls to Trump, and none of the generals like you. Matter of fact, what the head general that you had out there bombing the people, he quit a couple weeks ago because he knew that those people weren't, those little fishing boats was not no drug cartels. As if that's some
That's
little
right.
bitty boats that, seriously.
It's not
So what
necessary.
drug dealer you
Unnecessary.
what drug dealer you know coming in on a boat that's this big? No drug dealers coming in on no little bitty boats like that. No. You're killing people that's out there fishing.
That's it.
You know, trying to feed their families.
It's disgusting. I feel so horrible about that because these are, I mean, we have to think, we go to these people's country and we vacation, you know what I'm saying? We be around these people. You know, these people have family members in the United States and things of that nature. And you're doing that? That is fucking disgusting that he's doing that. I'm really disgusted about that.
And we go and we expect to be treated nicely in these people's countries when you're doing things like that to people. No.
So that's what I'm coming from.
No.
That like it's us. We not telling you to do that fuck shit.
No,
like
absolutely not.
So hopefully we'll be able to get. I really do hope he gets fired. I want him out of there.
Well, they saying he might be the first one on the chopping block whenever the beginning of the year comes around. He's one of the first ones on the chopping block to lose his job.
As he should be. But see, we knew that when he had sent them private messages out, those high security messages out, he put them in the damn group chat with your stupid ass. Everybody know that
like a damn clown.
Wherever you work at, they gonna let you know. Don't be putting shit in the group chat. That's the first thing they tell you.
And then try to play us and tell us that it wasn't no top secret information. We could see it's top secret information. You giving out war plans, fool. We know that's top secret.
But did you see the footage of when he was at some party or dinner or something? He made a joke about it. Recently. So he, he just feel like his shit don't stink. You know what I'm saying? He feels as though there's going to be no repercussions. But let's talk about Steve.
How he had all those generals over there calling them fat and everything else. But why you had all those men? Those men can run circles around you, fool.
Did you hear about Steve Bannon though? Steve Bannon admits that. Is it Bannon admits he will go to prison
if Trump don't get a third term, or if he get impeached? Yeah.
If he gets he said something like that. So it's like
it's a lot of people that's gonna go to prison,
right?
Doing wrong.
And so my point in bringing him up is, if Steve Bannon know that his ass, is hanging out there on a limb, then Pete, why don't you know that as well? Or do you know that, but you're just keeping up a strong face for us? Know what I'm saying? Are you just going to keep going now and killing people because you're probably saying, well, oh shit, I already got started, so I might as well keep on going now. Know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna do it, I might as well do it big because you already got started, so you can't stop now.
Balls to the wall. Go balls to the wall, honey.
Right. And I feel like when Steve Bannon made that comment, you in the same place. You already did all this illegal bullshit. So it's like you already know what the deal is. You could possibly go to prison. So they're at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's
Oh
disgusting.
yeah, they know.
Disgusting.
They know exactly what's going on, girl.
And then look, listen, friend, they dick sucking another grown man like that. So when you gonna go to prison?
I can't deal.
What kind of men are y'all?
I
Y'all
can't
don't have
deal.
like, are y'all even men even? Cause like y'all like him treat y'all like that? Ooh.
And it's really only women that have been sticking their necks out and going up against Trump.
Right,
It's
right,
really only women.
right.
So
And
what?
see,
Y'all what's wrong with y'all dudes? Is y'all nuts in y'all stomach or something?
they
What's
ain't
going
got no
on?
nuts. They ain't got no nuts. They dick, you know
Jeez.
what I'm saying? Dick riders. Dick riding. It's like y'all are grown men out here dick riding like that. Y'all, but see, that brings me over to Michael Cohen. Because you know Michael Cohen is against him now, but remember Michael Cohen back in the days used to be his lawyer
Was
until he
all
went.
for him back in the day.
He
Mm-hmm.
was doing the same shit, dick sucking it. It's like how do he get these white men to get on their knees for him like that? I wouldn't
Girl,
even
I
be
don't
down.
understand because they say he stank anyway, so
The people say he
I don't
ran a damn
understand it.
canopy bag. I don't know. I
Yeah, girl,
couldn't.
he went. Girl, they say he stank. That's all I
Yes,
could
they say
tell
he
you.
be farting. He can't hold his body.
Girl, I'm not dealing with you, nigga.
Girl, that's what they said, girl. I had pulled up a clip. My
Girl,
mama came in the house a couple of weeks back, and I said, Mama, they said the president be stinking, he be farting and stuff. I pulled up the clip of where all the people standing around him
oh,
and shit. I guess he
stanky
had
booty
done
ass
farted,
little boy.
and they Pam Bondi and all of them, their face had done scrunched up real fast, like they smelled something. I said, baby, he can't. He on his last legs.
Girl, but Adam
Really good.
Kinzinger said that. Adam Kinzinger was he was a Republican, and he resigned at the end of his term because he hated Trump so much. He was one of the ones that it was him and that Cheney lady that was on
Mm,
the committee for January 6th.
mm.
Adam
Yeah,
Kinzinger.
he
He a good
talking
looking little dude.
too. Mm.
And he's a Republican, and he will tell it quick
That he
how
feels it.
Trump is funky. Oh
I
yeah, he
believe
tell it quick.
because people don't
Adam
say that
Kinzinger
about Satan.
says
They know
Adam
he
Kinzinger say he smell like makeup and shit.
did. Now, did Pam Bondi? Did
That's
she
terrible.
quit? Did
Hell no, Pam Bondi's still over there.
Pam Bondi quit? Oh, she
Pam
has not
Bondi's
quit.
still
Oh,
there.
oh, she.
No,
Yeah.
hell
Okay. So
no.
that's another one. She gonna go down with the ship too. No, no. She was already
Yep.
disgraced here from Florida, but she didn't have no good reputation coming from Florida,
I
honey. So she
heard.
came
I
there
heard.
with a sketchy set. You know what I'm saying? So she just going down. She gonna go down the
Hmm.
train. That's what she choosing. So I don't know, but you know what? 2028 is coming. So I have faith that, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
She
keep
not.
hope alive and see what's gonna happen. You
She one
know?
of them ones down there under the resolute desk, too slobbing on Trump. Nah, she's terrible, honey.
It's
She
really
is
disgusting
terrible.
how they
But her and Cash Patel, the FBI director, they can't get along for shit. They can't get
right.
along at all. They hate each other.
Well, if we let's Cash Patel, you're not gonna get far. They don't like people like you, baby.
they
And we're gonna find that out in the
don't
December.
like they don't like engines. They don't like engines, honey.
As far as
Shoot,
they're concerned, them people think you should be somewhere running a hotel. That's what they think
right.
about people
You
with
might
your
as well
last
be
name.
a black man. Exactly. You might as well be a
PATL.
black man.
That's for people like Trump. You run the reservation desk at the hotel. So you're gonna find out soon.
Oh, or you run the gas station down the street. You know how they
Or the
say.
damn gas station down the street.
Yep.
So he
You
gonna find
sure
out
it.
soon, and we ain't gonna tell him. We gonna let him find out on his own.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna tell him.
We ain't gonna say nothing about it. He got to get a rude awakening, baby. You know.
Ah,
So,
he had the
so
nerve to post one of the holidays for his religion, his Hindu
mhm.
religion. Girl, they ate him up in them comments, baby. What they
He
didn't
called
tell that
himself getting
man,
ready.
girl. Oh,
They
they
gonna
ate him
use
up in
you
them
and throw you
comments.
away. So
I said,
and then he flying
oh,
his girlfriend around on my dollar. You know what I'm saying? You done got a few gallons of gas out of me.
private
I don't
jets.
appreciate it. I want you fired. I want you fired. I want your ass up out of there. And
Millions of dollars for a trip. Mm. You got it like that, huh, Cash? All right.
to take her ass home,
Mm-hmm.
because you had to take her ass back home, and she didn't even have nowhere special to be at. The bitch was at a soccer game singing a song. Bitch probably can't even sing no motherfucking way, and you had the nerves to have me pay for it. But she should have known you was trifling anyway. I would have had some words for you anyway, because you couldn't even afford for me to get home on your own dime. You had to make the American people pay for it. You don't ran afoul of me. So, I mean, friend, I guess we should we end it on that note?
Yes.
Okay, we're an
Mm-hmm.
hour and 1 minute in. Okay, so let's go ahead. End it, you guys. YouTube, thanks so much for chatting with us tonight. Okay, we really appreciate you guys, and I am going to start with the outro. Remember, guys, like,
And
share,
y'all
subscribe.
tap in with us again. Tap in with us
And
next
I'll
time,
holler at you
guys.
guys. Okay, and let's end the recording.